Hey girl, hey! So we're here with this makeup look. In my last video, a lot of you actually requested that I recreate the eye look. I didn't film it, but I filmed it today for you all. And I hope you like it. Like, girl, this is like icy, wifey, haters want to fight me. Yeah, that's definitely what I feel whenever I wear blue eyeshadow. Also, how do we like this new setup? What do you think? I got my lights in today, so now I can film at literally any time of the day, which is great because I tend to get the most creative at night, and also I actually have a job throughout the day, so I don't have to like rush and rely on like 2 hours of sunlight with changing lighting. So that's awesome. Let me know what you think about the setup. Do you like the setup? Do you like the other setup? Yeah, I'll probably be changing it up here and there just because I don't like keeping things the same. You know, I want to surprise you all. But yeah, let's jump into this makeup look. I'll leave everything listed down below and let's make it do what it do, boo. I'm gonna use a different shade right underneath my brow. This is more of my skin tone. And then we're gonna blend this down. Because this lighter concealer has more of a stick to it, and that's what we want. Since we want the vibrancy of these colors, we want a concealer or a primer that's really gonna grab shadows. I'm gonna take the Amrezy palette. This palette is Gorgina. I'm gonna take a mixture of OG and what is that? New Yorker. I'm just gonna make sure that my lid is blended out, and we're gonna start stamping this into the crease. So now we're gonna take the Laura Lee Party Animal palette. I believe I got this in a BoxyCharm box, but it is still available online. I checked. And we're gonna take this color here. It's called Karaoke, and I'm just gonna stamp it. You see that? Literally just stamp it in. I'm gonna take the middle. It's called Damage Control, and I'm just tapping this. There's a lot of tapping going on today. And we're gonna take another brush, something like this, pretty similar. It's like an eyeshadow brush that's a little bit fluffy, and we're gonna start to blend this out, doing tiny, what I mean tiny circular motions, because I don't want to take this blue way too high. Whenever I do a bright, whenever I want a bright color, I try not to put it in my crease because it can get real muddy real quick. Okay, then we're gonna take that same brush, wipe it off on your hand, on a napkin. We're gonna go back in, and I'm gonna take OG and just lay it on top of where that shadow finishes. It's okay if it like overlaps. That's kind of what you want, because that's how you're gonna start blending. These shadows don't naturally blend into each other. Like my last video, I showed you guys how to use like same colors, or like the colors that are in the same color family. These are completely different eyeshadow colors. They're not gonna blend that easily to each other, so that's why you have to do all this extra work. We're gonna go back in with Karaoke. Next step is we're gonna take that lighter concealer. We are taking this ColourPop eyeshadow. Unfortunately, it's no longer available. We're gonna go over that area. It's just a blending game. So I'm gonna take that bigger brush again, take the Amrezy palette, and I'm just gonna start stamping this in. Now what I'm taking is OG on a smaller brush like this, And we're gonna start blending this out some more. What I do so I can make the color look brighter is take Damage Control and Karaoke together and just tap it in, and it's gonna appear a lot brighter because it has that lighter shade mixed in. Boom, you're welcome. So we're just blending between the two shades, the lid shade and the outer corner shade, just going back and forth with the two brushes until it's blended seamlessly to your liking. And now we're gonna go in with liner. This is the Sephora liquid eyeliner. I love this eyeliner because it has an actual brush. I hate felt tip liners. And again, going back in, just making sure everything looks smooth. I'm just gonna start building up this crease. Okay, so we're gonna take our lashes. These are Lily lashes. I don't know exactly what style, but I'll put it in the bio or in the description. Boom! I swear lashes just make the whole look. To fix up like if anything got messed up while we put on our lashes, but also to cover the lash band. Okay, so next step is taking a blue liner. This is by the brand Illuminati. It's the gel paint electric blue. I did also get this in a BoxyCharm. Look at that blue though. I got this in a BoxyCharm box. It was a set of 2. And I used this the day that I filmed, and that eyeliner stayed the entire night or the entire day, which is really rare for me. Most liners, it could be a gel liner, it doesn't matter, they'll come off like within the first hour. I was really impressed. I did search on their website. These do retail for $42, so they're kind of pricey. It is too. It's the blue one and the pink one. They don't have a black one. If they ever come out with a black one, I'm definitely gonna try it because that eyeliner is extremely good. The Artist Couture Mermaid Fantasy, I love this. Whenever I do a blue look, and if you ever see some blue going on, most likely than not, it's this. It's so fucking gorgeous. And oh my god, I don't think I would ever use this as a highlighter on my face, but as a highlighter in the inner corner, look at that. Oh yes, we're gonna put more. Y'all know me. Match the intensity from the other side. We're gonna wet the brush. For the lower lash, I kept it pretty simple. Besides that blue eyeliner, we're going back into the Amrezy palette, and we're taking this shade, which is called 1988, on a flat brush like this because I just want to stamp it in. This is just also, it's going to provide a contrast, and that blue is going to stand out a lot more. I left this powder here just in case there is any fallout. You thought it was over, huh? You thought it was over? Guess what? It's not. Going back into that blue. I'm gonna tap it out. We're just gonna go back in here. And boom. You see how bright? Ooh. Taking a brush like this, I'm gonna swipe it off as much as I can without rubbing in any fallout that might have came off. I still haven't added any extra product. Now I'm gonna go in. I hit pan. I have a backup, but girl, this is still good. And I am just gonna press this into the skin, and this is gonna give you that ultimate like high coverage, very smooth look to the skin. A bitch likes to be on point, so just take the concealer brush with no concealer, and I just clean up my brows. And now I'm gonna zoom you out so you can see the rest of my face. So that concludes today's video. I hope you all found this helpful, informative, and easy to follow along. I'm not gonna lie, blending bright shadows into each other, especially when they're a different finish like metallic into a matte, can be a little bit tricky, but all you need is patience. It's definitely possible if you have a little bit of patience, or if you take some tequila shots. I don't know, one or the other. It's gonna work out some way. If you get through the look, or you get halfway through the look and you're like, this looks disgusting, trust me, it's ugly before it gets pretty. And at that point, if you just want to give up, just throw on some bomb pair of lashes and girl, you'll be fine. Or you can also take another 3, 4, 5 shots of tequila, or maybe finish a whole bottle of wine. I don't know, whatever floats your boat. Okay, but in all seriousness, I'll link all the products that I use down below. I'll also leave a link to BoxyCharm, because I did mention BoxyCharm quite a bit. A lot of these products I did receive through BoxyCharm, and honestly, it's one of the better subscription boxes in my opinion. It's definitely worth it. Like, the product sizes that you get and the quality of them is definitely worth the money. So I'll leave a link down below for that. I'll leave a link to all the things. The only thing that's not available is the ColourPop eyeshadow, but you can definitely use the Mermaid Fantasy all over the lid. It's probably gonna look the same. It's a little bit different just because the finishes vary a little bit. The Artist Couture does have more reflex in it, and it's a lot more bright and shiny, but it'll look the same on the lid. Don't worry, none of these links are affiliate links. Not there yet, y'all. I'm just trying to make it easier for you to find. So I'll leave everything down below. If you recreate this look also, please tag me on my Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram handle down below. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you're not, and hit the little notification button so you can know when I drop new videos. Bye, see you next time.
Porque soy así, you guys. I had a whole bucket, like putting the things that I'm using so I won't lose them. I still managed to lose something.
Like a light. I'm not sure if the light went out in the entire neighborhood or just in my house. It could be these fucking bright ass lights that I have behind this shit, but I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love them.